time celebration. Freak out to the boogie of the grooving. Gotta get your moves on. Let yourself go crazy. Look out, there's a beast in your soul. You're out of control. It's an animal inside you. A little bit of dancing, a little romance, and now your time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle.
Hello, YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Wow, the weekend just flies by, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Wow, just here we are, September 7th, getting ready for that Asian session. All right, I'm still getting set up here. So we're just going to listen to these tunes for a few more minutes. All right. Yeah, rocking to the dance floor. Okay, we gotta get set up here. Let's see, what has gold done over the weekend? Well, we don't really know. It hasn't done much, of course, because markets haven't been open. But the news hasn't really been that eventful either. Is anything going to move the market over the weekend? We've got reaction, I guess, to that jobs report on Friday that will still probably be settling. Okay. Well, my desk is a mess, but we're gonna have to deal with that. Let's see if we have my iPad has not been charged, so I gotta get that going. It's gonna take a minute. All right, we don't have our pivots in the right place. So just hang with me for a few, if you will. I'd like to get these pivots set up before the market opens. So let's see if we can do that. We'll do that together. So let's just do this. Let's turn down some of this music here a little bit. Get ready for some lights, camera, action. Hello, hello. Okay. We're looking at the 10-second futures chart here where we left off on Friday. That's not what I really want to look at here. I want to pull up daily chart, which I'm going to do over here. It'll take me a minute. There it goes. And very little movement on Friday. And I want to get the pivots here. Weekly and daily. Okay, so let's chill out the music here. Start getting focused. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's flip over here to what was the 5-minute chart, but we're going to put this on the 1-hour chart. What we have set up here already is we have the pivots that are brought over, but they're not in the right spot, so we're going to take our little come on now. Oh, just do it. All right, we're going to put in our open, close, high, and low from the day. That is the wrong day. What's going on here? All right, so the charts have not updated yet. Waiting for that to happen. Gonna get this, I should turn this light on, right? All right. Turn some of these other lights off. Okay. Here we go, now we're in the right place. It's looking less and less likely we're going to have all the pivots in place by the time the market opens, but we'll see what we can get done here. $89.76. Okay, let's go for the weeklies. $34.48.69. $35.99.88. $436.79. And last, $35.89.76, just like that. 26. Okay, this is where our chart, this is where our pivots go. And move this back. Oh, oops, I'm gonna make that smaller again. Move it back over to my other screen so I can see it while I'm looking at this one right here. What do we got over here? 1 minute? Not here. Okay. This is supposed to be the 5 minute. This is supposed to be the 1 minute, but it's the 1 hour right now. Let's start moving this. DR3, 3673.21. DR2, 3636.55. DM4, 3624.85. DR1, 3613.15. DM3, 3590.42. Daily pivot point, 3576.49. And DM2, 3564.79. All right, DS1, 3553.09. DM1, 3534.76. DS2, 3516.43. Okay, DS2, 35, 60. Wait a minute, what was that? 35, 16, 43. Okay, yes. So DS3 is 3493.03. Okay, those are the daily pivots. Now let's see if we can bang out the weekly ones before we open in 3 minutes. Probably not. If I may switch away just to watch the open. Probably going to take me longer. We've got 2 minutes, so let's watch the open before we do this. Let's get the Zoom room going in case Tono's here.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing? We've got
I'll be on in once with a phone call.
okay, no problem.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I said I crashed out this weekend. I'm sorry I didn't get in touch.
No, I kind of figured you did. It's
Yeah,
all good. It's
I'll
all good.
tell you about it when you're
Remind
done
me
with
to
the show.
tell you what Atlas did also, okay?
Okay. Yep.
Give me a few minutes.
All right. All right, we've got 15 seconds for the market to open, chat, so let's just give it a little watch here and see what happens. We don't have our weekly pivots set up, so we're probably not going to take a trade no matter what happens here. Just a little too dicey without all the pivots up. Okay, there it is. 6 seconds ago, it opened up and we went down. Look at that. Okay, we're coming back up, it looks like. Well, hard to understand what happened right there. Right. All right, looks like things have settled down a little bit here. I'll probably continue getting those pivots set up. But in the meantime, let's see what I can do here with this camera angle, because my camera fell down earlier while I was trying to set up. too bad, but let me set it up. WR1, WM3 is right there. Hard to see it. That's the MM3. Want that one. So you have to stretch it out. Oh, they are exactly in the same spot. That's gonna be tough. All right, we're gonna move this one up one, so we can see this one. WM3, 359042. This one back down. We have the WPP. WM2. $35.13.28. WS1. 30.40.441. there we go with that. Now we need to do a couple more things here. We need to take last week's high of the week and move that up to there. Okay. Take previous low of the week. That where our low of the week was there. Just want to make sure we didn't come down below that. We did not. Okay. Now we will do the volume. Now we want to come back down here and grab this Sunday open here. That is now going to be called the previous Sunday open. And we want to go to the former previous Sunday open, which is right down here. We're going to call this the Sunday open. And we're going to put that, where are we going to put that? $35.81.33. $35.81.33. All right. All right, there we go. And we can get rid of this histogram over here. All right, take that back to the 5-minute.
What's good, man? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, let's get you up on screen here.
Have you done any trading?
No,
No.
no, I didn't give myself long enough to get set up.
Right.
I need to give myself about an hour to set up my pivots and everything before the market opens, and then I ended up not doing that and ended up, finishing getting set up after the market was already open. And even though there's been a little bit of movement here that might have been tradable, I didn't trade it.
Couldn't take it, yeah. So let me tell you what Atlas did to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You remember I came on late Friday because I wasn't feeling well, right?
Yep.
And you remember I told you the very first trade I took it on the wrong side. I meant to do one thing and I did a different one.
Yeah.
And so I just put the opposite trade in
Yeah.
just to counter it until
Yeah.
it came back to profit. And I would get out of it, get
Yep.
out of both of them.
Yep.
So they were close to one another. So at one point, the buy went up. It was in 200 plus profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sell was 200 negative because of it, a little bit more, right?
Right.
So I noticed the turnaround. So I said, let me exit out of the buy now because
Yep.
it's going to come back, get me out of my sell,
Yep.
right?
Uh-huh.
So I sat there and tried to get out, and it said, I recorded it too, so I didn't have no issue with them. It said, trade refused. Instrument is not visible on this account.
Okay. Interesting.
Wouldn't let me get out at all, right?
Yeah.
So I sent over an email, I sent over a video of it, blah blah blah. So I got on support with Atlas, and Atlas said, "Oh, that's Trade Locker doing it."
Oh,
So I got
okay.
on Trade Locker. Trade Locker came back and said, "No, that's your Atlas doing it, right?"
Yeah.
So I copied both emails, sent them each the emails that they're passing the buck.
Right.
Before that, the sell came back in and went $200 in profit. So I would have made 200 on the buy, 200 on the sell, out clean, right?
Right. Yeah.
I couldn't get out, so now I'm stuck in a bad, kind of jammed up on the account with the two bad trades, right?
And you're allowed to hedge,
And I'm
according.
allowed to hedge. Yeah,
Okay.
luckily,
Okay.
I'm allowed to hedge,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'll probably be able to wiggle out of it. So now I sent it to both of them. They're both supposed to get back in touch with me to figure out whose fault it was.
Oh.
You can't say that the instrument is not visible when I'm already in the trade with the
Right.
instrument.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Interesting.
So something was very, very like iffy about those trades. Like Atlas probably didn't want me to make the money or something.
That's
I don't
weird.
know.
That
It's
would be
very
weird.
weird.
Yeah. That has to be a glitch, because that can't be somebody. I mean, I have no idea. We don't have any experience with Atlas, but Trade Locker is very well known, and people don't really have problems with it. So I doubt that it's
Right.
I doubt the issue is Trade Locker's issue, unless it's some setting between Trade Locker and Atlas that isn't quite configured the right way. That might be the problem. But I don't think it would be anything nefarious on Trade Locker's part.
Right.
And
Or
Atlas, I have no
like,
idea, but that would be really weird.
but like on certain accounts, you can't trade gold on some of the brokers I use TradingView.
Right.
But that means you just can't trade it. I shouldn't have been able to trade it if that was the case.
Right.
You
Right.
can't say I can't trade it once I'm already
In
in
a
a
trade.
trade.
Right. 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 Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope
Yeah.
that gets sorted out. You can't trade Atlas on Sunday night anyway, right?
Oh shit. Are you right?
You told me that the other day. I think it was Atlas that you mentioned that about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I wonder if I fucked it up because it just went into a hedge today. Oh shit. Yeah, because I came out of the buy on Friday and placed a pending hedge order.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's going to be.
So eventually you were able to get out of the buy.
Yeah, Friday, right? Oh, I got it to buy for like $20.
Oh, yeah.
They let me out with 240, but let me out with 20.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if I just blew this account. That's a good question. I might have just blown it.
Well, $13. They'll probably let you restart a new one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it still says active, so maybe I'm lucky. You know.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's all good. Yeah. I just don't like these prop firm rules, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. Too many rules, and if you're working with more than one prop firm and they have different rules, then you can't. You know, if you're copy trading them, then you always have to adhere to the one with the most restrictive rules.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you just reminded me about this Sunday rule, which is pretty stupid. If the market's open, we should be able to trade.
Right. And then, well, don't they
You
have
know,
you said they had a blackout period around the news as well, right?
No, you can trade the news.
Oh, you can trade the news.
Yeah, you can trade the news. It's just they said no trade Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday you can't trade anyway because it's not open. But
Right.
Sunday, I mean, that's really stupid. You know?
You'll have to clarify if that applies to, you know, all forex and gold, or if it applies only to crypto, which is open on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah. Looks like we don't have any news tomorrow. So
no news on Monday. Let me see.
Happens.
Tomorrow is the. Wait a minute, I'm in the wrong month here. Tomorrow is the 8th. Yep. Nothing tomorrow. Consumer credit, but that's not affect us. We don't really have anything on Tuesday either.
No, I thought we had a red folder Tuesday.
And on Wednesday.
Oh, maybe it's Wednesday.
Wednesday,
yeah,
we have PPI.
Yeah.
Wednesday we have PPI, and on Thursday, of course, we have unemployment, and and CPI again, CPI year over year, and then we have.
So we got Tuesday.
Yeah, then Friday
Wednesday,
we got
Thursday,
nothing.
Friday.
We don't have anything on Friday. Oh yeah, we do. We have consumer sentiment at 10. Consumer sentiment at 10. Yeah. All right, so here we are on the 1 minute. We are just below the WM3 and the POC, which is stacked right on top of each other. And below us, we have nothing.
Yeah.
We've got the.
But unfortunately, it looks like it wants to go up. But this resistance on the 15-minute pivot.
We have the WM3 and the DM3, which are at the same spot, which is where price is right now, or just a little bit below. Price is a little bit below it right now. It has pushed up into it both, so it's the WM3, the DM3, and the point of control all in the same spot on the upside. This thing, I call it.
Do you use Instagram?
Yeah, I mean, I have an Instagram account, but I don't really use it.
trying to figure out how to delete something off of my Instagram because I got to start getting it ready for marketing.
Hmm. Well, this is probably going to be a pretty slow evening.
Yeah.
But it is September. We are out of summer trading. It has been pretty lively in this last week. So hopefully some of that carries over into even this session. But it probably won't happen until later.
Gonna be a slow night. Yeah.
Back.
Yep.
All right, well, we're just waiting for price to do something here, and it's not doing much of anything. It's been consolidating since the opening, where it did show some ambition to the upside and then to the downside, and established a range of about 11 pips, $11 increments, but just been kind of flatlined here for a little while. Just sitting and waiting, striking only when the trade is clean. Sunday night is not the night to make the week. It's the night it's the session to establish the tone for the week, that we can be disciplined and professional traders. Pushing up into this WM3, DM3, previous day point of control area right here. That's what's keeping price down. Tried to push up through there at the open, and it just rejected back down. Although we are seeing a nice strength differential between the dollar and gold, but it seems to be converging, not diverging. We are still in this tight consolidation. Looks like it's going to last for a little while, although you never can tell, but we've been trying to push up off the indicators so we can see clearly what's going on here. Put price in a box, that's this white box here, so we can clearly see when we're moving away from it. This is the opening range that it established, but since that opening range, we've been consolidating here very tightly, and looks like, it's Sunday evening, Monday morning, just getting started in Australia. Tokyo hasn't come online yet, won't come online for another hour and 12 minutes approximately. So we've probably got a little bit more of this just consolidation range that's going to take place. Of course, we're here watching it in case it does anything trade worthy. But even if we look at it here on the MT4, on this 1 minute chart here, we see we've got a support right here, got resistance right here above it. That would be the top of the range that we established. So not really expecting anything to happen. We've got resistances above us, solid resistances here. If we look at here, the regular candlestick chart, the 15-minute chart, you see this big red block up here is just showing us we've got a lot of resistance above us. So even if price wants to move up in that direction, it's going to be hard to trade that right away, at least during this session, unless it really moves through there forcefully. On the way down, there's more room to trade, but price doesn't seem to be wanting to go that direction right now. The indicators back on here. 5-minute chart. Now let's look at the dollar. On the upper right, we have the DXY, which is the dollar measured against a basket of other currencies. We see that New York session on Friday, it came down just outside of the New York session. It kind of gently drifted back up, and now in this session it has pushed up a little bit. Kind of see that movement right here on the bottom chart on the same side as the DXY on the 1-minute chart. And then over here we have the 10-year US government bond yield on the 30-minute chart top, on the 1-minute chart on the bottom. The VIX, 15.8 in the normal zone, the tranquil zone. And here is spot gold on the 1-minute chart and spot gold on the 10-second futures chart. Down below we have volume delta. Below that we have the cumulative volume delta. Over here to the left, the Renko chart, spot gold. We use that to time our entries. Below here is the FX Blue relative currency strength. We don't look at these first 3 red ones, only at these last 2 blue ones, not because they're blue, whatever color they are, red or blue, but it's the US dollar and gold. Right now we see gold is significantly stronger than the dollar, so we should be going up. But what we really want to look for is if these numbers, the positive 2.7 for the dollar and the positive 6.5 for gold, is converging or diverging. right now. It's not moving, but we'll just keep our eye out. This went up, so the dollar went up to positive 2.8. That means they're converging. The dollar is creeping up to where gold is. We'll see if gold is coming down. If they're converging, means we're changing direction and going down. That's not cause and effect. The strength does not cause the price to go up or down. It's a reflection of what's happening. The only thing that causes price to move is the behavior of traders. Times when we have price moving like this, we just have to be patient, sit on our hands, pretend like we enjoy it.
Dealing with these guys right now.
Atlas.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying we don't see the trades. Can I give them the numbers? When I'm looking right at them,
Oh,
I'm starting to be a little concerned with this company. You know,
yeah,
how do you not see the trade ID numbers? You know,
right.
it doesn't make sense.
So on Friday, we did hit 3,600 for a moment.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
0.20.
yeah.
I don't know what happened, but somehow I must be the most popular person in India.
what what happened?
Like over the weekend, I've gotten like maybe 500 Facebook friend requests.
From India. Wow.
Yeah, or from uh, women from India that live in the United States.
Huh. Well, hey, good for you.
No, that means every 5 seconds my phone is banging,
Yeah.
and it's not like I could do anything with it.
Yeah.
It'd be great if I was 20 years old and single, but you know, uh, and they're all very pretty.
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of scam, you know.
Uh,
Yeah, so this weekend I crashed. I was in bed. I was in bed on
He's wiped
Friday.
out, huh?
Oh yeah, I was in bed on Friday at like 8 p.m. and
Really? Wow.
I slept until like 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Wow, your dog let you sleep like that?
Well, no, I had to get up and let the dog out and feed the dog and everything, but then I went back to bed. and
Uh,
oh look, now we're moving up.
my dog would never allow me to do that.
Yeah, no, I mean we had to feed her and give her something to play with, and then closed her out in the living room and shut the
You know,
bedroom door.
when I was young, I had terrible insomnia. I still have it, but not as bad. For some
Yeah,
reason, I've been sleeping, which is weird. I go to sleep and then like 15, 20 minutes, my aura ring has been telling me, which is awesome, which means I'm probably extra tired.
yeah,
But anyway, I used to have really bad insomnia, man. And this is before Xanax, not Xanax, Ambien,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went like almost 4 days without sleep. I
Jeez.
mean, no sleep, like wide awake 24 hours. And it's one day I went into my office and I was white. This is like on the fourth day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like just dragging myself around. I was dead tired. It's one thing if you're not tired, but when you're tired and can't sleep,
Yeah, it's
it's
the
very
worst.
torturous, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was standing there talking to a guy and I was falling asleep. And I don't mean like getting tired. I mean I was about to fall asleep while
Wow,
talking.
wow.
I said, "Oh, I got to get home," right?
Uh huh.
So T knew what I was going through, right? So I got home and I said, I'm falling asleep. I'm standing up, falling asleep. She said, well, go to bed, get some rest. You haven't slept in almost 4 days. So I said, all right. So this was a Friday.
Uh-huh.
So I got in bed and I woke up. And when I woke up, you touch your face, right?
Yeah.
I didn't. That's when I was clean shaven, right?
Uh-huh.
I had like this stubble, like razor stubble, like 2 or 3 days, right?
Oh God.
So I got up and I looked in the mirror and I was like, how did this happen? So I said to her, what day is it? She said, it's Monday.
Wow.
I said, but I slept Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday? She's like, yeah. I said, I didn't get up to go to the bathroom. No. I didn't drink any water. She said, no. I said, I was dead.
Wow. Wow.
I said, I was actually in a coma, basically.
Yeah. Jeez. Wow.
It was the scariest thing, man. I was like, that is crazy, man. I
Wow.
was like, you should have called the paramedics for me.
Yeah.
I was literally in a coma for 3 or 4 days, man.
Wow.
My body just shut, didn't want water, didn't want to go to the bathroom, didn't do
Yeah.
nothing, just like done.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, that
That's
was scary.
that's scary. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have been
yeah,
so exhausted where I slept the whole weekend before, but getting up here and there and aware of the fact that I was sleeping the whole weekend.
right. Sometimes you just need that, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it. I don't think anything's happening tonight,
Yeah.
unless once I get off, it'll go to 1650. I mean
I'll
3650.
right. Uh I'll text you if it does.
Yeah, text me and I'll be on tomorrow at about 8 o'clock, right before 8. All right.
Okay. All right. I'll catch you then.
All right, brother.
Have a good night.
You got it, man.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Well, we know we're encountering a lot of resistance on the way up. Seems to want to go. It's got the strength, it's got a little bit of momentum, but taking a buy into this would not be an A+ setup. It's Sunday night. Now, we don't win the week on Sunday night. We set the tone for the week. And if we take a loss or two, fine, handle that. But it's not the best way to set yourself up for the week. So on Sunday nights, I'm really only looking for A+ setups. Break through, swing low. I guess maybe we have a little bit further to go than the swing low. Might be a trade to take to the downside. Or we might be turning around and heading back up. Yeah, I'm in a sell. Was it an A plus setup? I don't think so. Let's see what we can get out of it. We'll take the 80. Probably could have gotten a bit more. But hey, it's Sunday night. Yep, there we go. We could have gotten about 100. Could have waited a bit more. Could have waited a bit more on that one. That would have been a good trade. Not that it was a bad trade. It certainly wasn't. But we could have held out for a bit more. All right, well, you know, I took a win there, so maybe I deserve a little bit of confetti. What do you think? Do I even have confetti? Thought I had some confetti. I thought I had confetti. Oh, there we go. There's some confetti. Let's see. Boom. All right. I put the confetti up there. Probably was an okay trade, but that would have been a Barcelona, but I'm going to stay out of that one. Good chat. I'm going to go make myself a little sandwich in the kitchen. Just take me a few minutes. I don't see a lot happening here right now, but I want to be back here. That was the 7:30 candle right there about 4 seconds ago. And again, I don't really see much happening right there. But in 30 minutes, we're going to see Tokyo come online. We might get a little movement there at the 8 o'clock and the 8:30 candle. So I want to be back here for that. It's not going to take me near that long to come back. Give me, 10 minutes. Be right back. Okay. Not much has happened. Hi. Nope, she's at the other side. Yep. This is the wrong trade to get into. I'll be lucky to get out of this. This was bad. FOMO'd in. And then I went right into a resistance. Fortunately, we have some upward momentum here, but I don't really know if I'm going to get out of it. Hopefully we have a little more momentum left in this. This will be luck, not skill. Well, I am through that resistance. Should be able to get through here now. Don't want to get too optimistic though. Look at that. It's the wrong direction. Come on. This blows. Don't do that. All right, we're just waiting for me to update my stats panel here. Just a second. Here we go. Let's see if we've got another trade coming up here. Don't think we have enough volume to push through on the downside yet. We do have a support that we're up against. Here on the 1 minute, we've got the swing low right here. Got the bottom of the opening range. We do have some room here, but we need to have a little bit more ambition on the way down than we have right now. So let's see. What have we got? We're coming up. We have 8 minutes before the 8:30 p.m. candle in New York. Just kind of consolidating here for a little bit. Okay, looks like we're getting some movement to the upside, a little strength coming in to gold. Let's take a quick look here at the DXY and see what's going on. Nothing really. Gentle slope up. Now what we're looking for is what I like to call, in terms of our entries, what I've been calling leapers. We're looking for price to reach a clean level and have a real push out of that level, either back into the zone that it came from or through that level. And then we're looking for being in the right session, which is the current session that we're in, or the New York session between the hours of 8 p.m. New York time and 10 p.m. New York time, or in New York between the hours of 7 and 11 a.m. And a safe leash, which means I really need to see that that I have enough room to whichever direction I'm trading to not get whipsawed out because I have very tight stop losses. We are trading gold futures here. All right, so that's what we're looking for in terms of entry. And we are coming up on that right here. This is a clean level. We get a solid push to the upside, we could be in a trade. As you can see, I entered, but I'm not too happy about this entry. Was looking for a little more solid of a push up, but I saw price kind of jump, and I may have FOMO'd into this a little bit. Let's hope I get out with my shirt. Ah, don't like this. Don't like this. Can we turn around and continue to the upside? That is the question. And if so, by how much? Can I really get out of this with a decent win? I'm up by 20 bucks, down by 40 bucks, down by 120 bucks, down by 100 bucks. Little whipsaw here. I don't like this whipsaw. I think I should probably get out with whatever it gives me, if it gives me anything at all. It's not printing candles. Price is not moving at all. All right, that is not moving in the right direction for me at all. We were going up, and now suddenly it's saying, hey, nope, I think we're going to go down. Give me that little push up that we were having there. I don't like this direction. Finding a little bit of support. And we are coming up on the 8:30 candle. I don't like that because I will not be out of this trade by 8:30 unless I'm, it's already stopped out. And it's moving in the wrong direction for me right now. Stop me out. Right, I disagree with that. I'm going to take a little gamble here. Keep coming. Keep coming. A little more. A little more. A little more. There we go. Tad more. Okay. We'll get out there. Let's go one more time here. Now, come on. Come on down. Come on down. Don't necessarily see that coming down, do I? All right, so I'm going to click out of here. Come on. Push it. Push it. Push it. Okay, I'll get out. Okay, I'd like to go down just a tad bit more here. We are on the 8:30 candle. Okay, now we're coming back down. Do I take this? I do think we're coming down. You know, I think the rest of the Asia session and the London session is probably coming down tonight. But we are still inside essentially the opening range for this Asia session tonight. What do I have here now? I have don't have much of a safe leash here. It is whipsawing. We'll sit this out for a little while longer, probably till about 9. See where we are now with the dollar. Still about the same spot. Yield's about the same. Just not a lot happening on the charts tonight. I got myself into a little bit of trouble, got myself out of trouble. Volume has decreased. We'll see if it comes back in on the 9 o'clock candle. Really takes volume to move price, and we don't have price moving right now. It is really stagnant. And I think that's where we call it a night tonight. I think that is about as good as it gets. Okay, I think that is all I'm going to do tonight. I think you know, there's going to be another candle here at 9. Let's wait for it and just see what happens here. Got 10 more minutes. A few minutes after that, we'll see if it gives us any additional A+ setups. But anything less than an A+ setup, I'm not going to take. I'm up for the night. Traded more than I wanted to. Each trade takes a little bit of your mental and emotional energy, and it leaves you kind of depleted by this time of the evening. Quite a run up there from when it bottomed out. Looked there like it was going to try to break out to the bottom, but didn't. It was a fake out. Fortunately, I was in and out of that scalp really quickly. That scalp actually took me, let's see, how long did that one last? It lasted exactly 25 seconds. Looks like we might be going up from here, but this would be A little bit strange. It does have some power behind it. Not going to get in it. All right, we've got about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left before we hit this 9 o'clock candle. Three and a half minutes. Now we are getting some good strength differential now between gold and the dollar. The dollar is selling at negative 0.3 and gold is buying at positive 3.5. Let's see if that holds. We don't have that much room to go up, to be honest. We've got some big resistance right here above us. So I just don't know where it's going to go here. I mean, it's really going to need to drive through with some power if it's going to go up. Got under 2 minutes now. I think if it spikes to the upside, it's probably going to get rejected pretty quickly. Right up into a couple pivots. The previous day point of control. Got a bear volume above that. Be interesting to see what happens. We have just under, well, 1 minute right now. I took about 20 bucks there. Wanted to take a little bit more, but it looked like it was hesitating. All right, 10, 9. Now we got about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. And we're going to shoot to the top here for a second. No, we are not. Go a little higher. Damn it. Here we go again. Looks like the dollar is losing some strength here too, so this is probably the best time to call it quits. I keep saying that. I keep doing better and better with my trades. I'm up by quite a bit here this evening, and I don't want to give any of it back. I'm not seeing another A+ setup to the downside. I'm seeing that I could take a buy here, but that's a little more risky, given that we would be counter trending where we just came from. I could take this back down as a Barcelona trade. Took another 200 there. Now it is time to quit. Absolutely 100% for sure. Time to quit. Let's bring up some lights like we like to do at the end of the evening. How do we do this? Here we go. And we change the camera angle. Let's bring it over here. Hello. All right. And let's get the music changed out here. So we have a little something more exciting to end our night with. Yeah. Okay. I will be back here tomorrow morning for the New York session at 7:20-ish, 7:20, 7:30 a.m. We'll get started. We'll go through the analysis. I'll have all my charts set up before we get going, as I didn't have tonight. And we'll get right into the analysis, and we'll settle in. We'll start taking some trades. And then Tono, my business partner and trading mentor, will show up a little bit before 8, around 8 o'clock. And we'll be with you through 10, 10:30, something like that. We don't have any news tomorrow, so I'm not sure how volatile the market will be. Hopefully not volatile. That is not what I mean, but I mean hopefully it will have some movement, and we'll get some really good trades. All right. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.